Cousins, welcome back to another episode right here live from the headquarters. I am super excited to be back on here sharing my nail journey and just helping the girls out along the way. Again, I don't know everything, but the stuff that I do know, I am happy to share that because we are in this together and I too am still learning. Now, if you've been keeping up with me on this platform, then you know that I have been releasing non-stop tutorials on acrylic nails, and I did go in and release them individually. That way you can kind of focus on what you need to focus on more than the other steps. We have the shape and prep, we have the application, we have the filing segment. So for this episode, we will be doing a basic design French tip tutorial. Now, before we deeply dive in, I just want to say that these are my methods, and these are just tools that I use here at my headquarters. You may realize this may not work for you, and that's fine. Don't attack me. Now, for the French tip, I am going to be using this liner brush in the size of 20 millimeter. This is just the size that I prefer to use. We're just going to keep the color basic and white. And the polish is going to be by the brand KAAY, which can be found linked to my Amazon storefront. The link is in the description below. The brush did come from my local nail supply. And personally, KAAY to me is a very good beginner-friendly product. Now, I am coming on here doing the French tip tutorial because everyone paints French tips as so hard to do, and it's really not. Like, once you learn nail art and you get a French tip down pack, you can rule the world. So with the French tip, we just want to do this one line, like kind of like slant it into the middle, and then we want to come directly across from that. We just want to slant the other line to the middle, which is why I always say two lines, make them come together, make them love each other, make them meet in the middle. Your eyes are your greatest tool, so you want to be sure that the lines are crisp, and you want to make sure that the sides are at the same height level. As you can look and tell on the size of the nails, one line is higher than the other, and all I have to really do is go in and just go up just a tad bit more just to make it even. So we're just going in right here, we're just crisping up that smile line, and I promise you, French tips are simple. A French tip 90% of the time will be the staple in your designs. So it's kind of very important, if you're struggling with nail art, learn the basics first, because once you get the basics down pat, again, you can rule the world. So I'm going in right here and just taking this line up a little bit to make it match the other line on the other side. And as you can see, they're now sort of even. I need to take that line up just a little bit more, but it's crisp. So I can go ahead and just start filling in that bottom half. And look, you have yourself a nice almond French tip. It does not matter the shape. It's still the same method every time. Moving on to stiletto. I always start left to right. So again, we're going in on the side, going in with my line. And we're just going to pull that line to the middle or just before the middle. And another thing, French tips do not take that long. Well, let me say this. I am not expecting everybody to be Speedy Gonzalez, but at least not here at my headquarters. It does not take me that long. When you've been doing this a long time, you already know what you're going for. You know how to get it done, and you go for the kill every time. So whether you're taking 30 minutes or 10 minutes, it's fine. It's totally fine. Again, me personally, when you already know what you're doing, you can go ahead and just knock a French tip set out. It personally does not take me that long. As you can see, I have my smile line, and it's almost crispy, but I just want to go in and kind of get it together just a little bit more before I fill in that bottom half. But yeah, again, French tips are simple. And I seriously like using brushes that have like the skinny tip. That way you can really do your detailed work. And so now after doing the smile line, we can just go in and fill in that bottom half. And you don't even have to take your brush and do this. You can actually take the bottle from the polish and just lightly paint it and fill it in. That's another method that I do to speed up on time. Some people complain about, oh, it's only a French tip. Why am I sitting here all this time? So just personally for me, I just try to make it as simple as possible to get them in and get them out. And again, as you can see, it's the same method with any shape, any length, same method. Gonna do your two lines, make them come together, make them love each other, make them meet in the middle. Now, as I'm editing this, I'm like, I probably should have done the other kinds of French tip on each nail. Now, this is just a basic French, but there is different kinds of French. You got your V, you got your double French. It's different kinds. And I'm like, I probably should have done that on each nail, but a lot of people still don't know the basic French on the different shapes. So I'm going to do the basic for this segment, and then in a later segment, I'll come back and do the different types of French tips. And again, all of that is just basic nail art. If you're a beginner, You can easily just offer a French tip set. Like, to build your clientele, you can easily say, hey, I'm offering basic, colored, or plain French tips. And plain just means the white, or they can get it colored for $55. With this economy, I know it's not 25 or 35, but you can say, I'm offering plain basic sets of French tips for $55 just to build your clientele. Because once you build up on your basic art, you can then start decorating the French tips and all that good stuff. But just to kind of get your foot in there, that's something personally that I would do. And then you can just climb the ladder and work your way up with the complex designs and all that stuff. So this is the duck nail. And as you can see, same method. That smile line is crisp. I'm just lightly going in, cleaning it up. And it looks good. I am the hugest fan of duck nails. Y'all have got to comment down below and let me know what's your favorite shape to do and what's your least favorite shape. Me personally, I love duck nail over all other shapes. Least favorite shape, but I'll still do it, has to be between almond and stiletto. Like, I'll still do some almond nails. I'll still do a stiletto set, but just talking about me liking it personally, no. Like, here at my headquarters, duck nails rule the world. And a lot of times I just do other shapes just for like content purposes, but most of the time I'm literally going for a duck nail. Just saying. We went in, we filled in that bottom half. It looks good. It looks great. Again, we got to work on the basics. So here's the basic French tip on a duck nail. Moving on. Now, again, I told you that almost 99% of your career as a nail tech, whether you want to be professional or work on yourself, that you will be doing square nails. So doing a square French tip is really going to be common in your life. And this I do know. And again, it's just as easy as all the other ones. Go in from side to side and just do that smile line. Now, there is different ways to start off the French tip. I have seen people do hundreds of thousands of methods on starting off the French tip. This is just mine personally. And again, you may get to the end. You may realize in the middle of this video that, nah, this don't work for me. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But I always hope somehow, somewhere, some way that this helps somebody. So yeah, there you have it. Going in with my liner brush, we're getting them sides together. I'm just going in, filling in the bottom half after getting that smile line together. And it looks good. It looks great. So this will be the final installment for the acrylic nail series. Again, if you haven't tuned into that, make sure y'all go and tune in to the 3 previous videos before this one. And if you haven't liked, comment, or subscribed to this video or my channel, please make sure you do so I can continue to reach more people. I do use both acrylic and polygel here at the headquarters. So I think maybe that I'm going to start my polygel series next, step by step. But that is yet to be determined. But if you've been checking in with this entire series and you've yet to miss a video, for that, I thank you and I love you. Again, I'm only doing this to help the girls out and just continue to reach hundreds and thousands and millions and trillions of people. I'm not the best. I don't know everything, but I am too still learning. So why not we learn together? That is what it's all about. I love and thank each and every one of y'all for supporting me. And without the Cousin Clan, this would be impossible. So thank y'all for helping me build these platforms. And again, I hope all of this stuff that I am saying and putting out is helping somebody somewhere, somehow. The square French is done and is crispy as ever. I love it. It looks great. Here is the entire finished product for the basic French tip nails on all the shapes. Again, I absolutely love how these nails have came out. And this is literally the foundation to a good set. Like, you can throw hundreds and thousands and millions of designs on top of it and create a masterpiece. So it's always good to get your basics down pat. That way, again, you can rule the world. Cousins, I am super excited to be back on here once again, as always. Again, I love each and every one of y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. As always, thank y'all for tuning in.